Alright you guys, I'm Carrie, and in this video I'll be reacting to YTP Too Much Fiddling with Free Time by CS188. This is kind of the follow-up to Too Much Fiddling with the Gear Shift and Too Much Fiddling with the Coffee. This is gonna be like a super old video for the source, like it's gonna be black and white. That's all I know. Let's get started. No, just believe me, don't watch. Better use of toilet time. Better off yourself. This is going to be very educational, I can tell. Paul Handjob,
Time.
Professor of Psychology.
Leisure time. Leisure time. Adventure time.
Come on,
Did you
gather
ever
friends.
stop time? Did you ever stop to think how much time you let slip away from you? Some of us, Ken Michaels, for example, spend most of our leisure time just wanking.
He thinks I'm wanking. Well, there's nothing to do. Nobody's around. You know how it is. I went down to the bowling alley. Went over to the drugstore. I went down to the drug alley.
I went down to the drug alley. Oh, it's been a while since I watched the CS188 poop. It's fucking
My friends
hilarious.
have more drugs to do. They're lucky.
Ken's pretty sucky too.
Listen to that. All right, I'll bite. I've got nothing to do but wait for school.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
Suppose you had lived 100 years ago. Well, let's look back 100 years at your mother.
Your mom's really old.
That's life. Scrub clothes, carry water, carry clothes, bake bread, carry bread, scrub bread, feed the chickens, carry the chickens, scrub the chickens, bake the chickens, scrub water, bake clothes.
Remember to
Find the
scrub
break
that water.
and get up again to do it all over again.
All over again.
Well, she's a big...
Seems as if mother is a problem.
How about today?
My, this new washer certainly sucks. Now, let's see. I want to do some shopping, but first, I want to feed the chickens. That's one of my favorites.
So she's supposed to be like a ghost, and they actually in the old video they actually edited her to be sort of transparent. That's pretty impressive.
Activities, you know.
Oh, boy.
Ken's pretty candy too. Can you picture your mother? Ken.
I guess so. Wait a minute. You know, I took some pictures once. Hey, that's my dad.
Ken's a pervert.
100 years ago.
Young man, you get off Minecraft and get to bed. After you get to bed, you get off that bed and get to work. Oh, you can build a back porch. After you build a back porch, you can build a stable. After you build a stable, you can build...
The buggy drive a big tow truck.
I work 72 hours a week, and no son of mine is going to get off to a porch. No morning, young man.
No
You're
horny.
going out to get a
Bonk.
job. You can work 72 hours a week, 7 days a week.
Not so good, Ken. Your father is a Nazi.
After you work 72 hours a day, you can build a noose for the back porch. After you build a noose, you can...
Moving
Let's try
on.
50 years ago.
How long will you work, Dad?
Why, an hour. An hour a day, every day except Sunday.
6 hours a week?
Well, say, I've got some new pictures for the stereoscope. We'll look at them
Whoa,
tonight.
that's a lot of
I
work.
took some pictures once.
Don't forget about your chores. And don't forget about the new pictures tonight.
Let's take a look at your father today.
Hi, Dad. You sure don't work.
That's right, kid. A wonderful thing to be able to do so little work. How'd you like to play a quick round of golf?
No.
How'd you like to work 72 hours a week?
Remember Remember your father last night? Mr. Michaels. Mr. Michaels, you gave...
What? All I know is someday, when I get more time, I'm going to make more time. I want to get more time. Someday. All I know is I'm going to blow up the whole house.
I'm gonna blow.
I'm going to take a chance on the house.
Well, this guy definitely shouldn't get any free time.
To
I'll bet
Was
you think
that
I
a
can
noise
figure out
from a
how to do
reference?
time, my time. The question is, the question?
You're so fucked.
I guess so. Is that me? Is that what I look like in 72 years?
Well, perhaps.
My friends were all busy.
The Weekend?
He's busy. Oh. Busy. They have something to do with their time.
Doug.
How can I find something to do with life?
Your time.
Duh.
Last I saw of Dave, he was headed that away. Whatever that away. Whatever that away.
Whatever that away. Whatever.
You mean this way? Yes.
There's Dave.
Dave has a heart. Dave.
Dave.
Yes.
Now it goes
Dave has a
downhill?
heart of identifying turds. It's a pleasant way of spending his time.
Oh.
Here's Bill.
It is going downhill.
Some of his leisure time is spent doing pot at the bookstore. Along with earning some spending money, he's expending money, he's spending money, and he's getting laid. And Alice is devoting some of her leisure to learning to solder. Here's the way Marge spends some of her leisure time. She's learning to play the silent piano. She's getting a lot of pleasure. And what about reading? A lot of fun. Nope.
Nope.
This hobby could have a long-range goal. Perhaps a jog in the air. And here's someone who likes a big, long, hard goal. Who? Your mother.
Pretty harsh.
Well, Mother does enjoy that. One eye round.
Yes, but not just your
One-eyed
father.
trouser snake?
Oh,
That's a new term for penis that I've never heard before.
boy.
Yes.
Time to get bird.
I work and 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 I work. Hey, that's my dad. Who? Where? How? Why?
Ken's pretty so much leisure time. Time in which you can do things you enjoy.
Like this, huh?
Ken,
Is that good?
well, can he learn while doing it? Did you ever stop to think how much time you really have?
Oh, boy.
Well, there you are. Time.
Time counter.
Time.
Now you really know the time.
Time.
Now you really know the time. These 1950s people, man, they had some interesting ways of spending their time. They didn't even have TikTok. So, in the end, this guy was like, here's all these alternatives to spend your time. And Ken was like, okay, I'm just gonna go back to wanking. And then the narrator was like, okay, but let's at least make it educational. I hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. Link to the original video and CS188's channel will be in the description. And as always, hope you guys have a great day. Spend your time wisely.